So, what kind of topic did you have in mind?
Oh, there's just probably my favorite line
Hmm.
is the part. It's in the Goku Black arc, and it's the part
Oh, I think I
where
know what you're talking about. Like, is it when Goku first arrives in the future?
yeah, like all the police officers surround him. Is like,
This is for everyone that
and
you've
then
killed. And then it's like,
yeah, and then like Trunks out of nowhere just shouts, "Wait a minute, he's not black."
Goku isn't black.
Yeah, that's like my favorite dialogue right there. It's like, oh my god. Like, I'm
Well,
not
that's
sure
probably
if
how it
like
was.
the editors didn't think about it. I'm not sure if they thought about it, like, yeah, we'll put it in
Well,
there as an edgy joke.
no, I think it was not really that. It probably would sound like an edgy joke, but that's probably how the translation came out. Because usually, the dub is very true to the at least to the original Japanese language. Like they don't.
Well,
Obviously, they could have tried and ad lib that a little bit,
yeah, try to rephrase that a little bit better.
but that was probably like a direct translation from Japanese, if I had to
Okay.
guess.
Well, I'm just saying, if I were to voice that, I would probably would have changed the wording a little bit so it was less risque.
Or like racially charged.
Yeah, less
Well,
of a
and I think
nukes.
during that time the episode released, I think there was some kind of like police shooting uh, on on a black man not too long ago. So I know I picked up some traction, but knowing how Funimation does their dubbing, it probably that's how the translation came out.
Yeah.
It didn't bother to like tweak it, or if they did tweak it, it's I don't know. But also, I also kind of agree, it's kind of funny.
Well, and you have memes of it and everything else. It's hilarious. Hilarious, but so true.
Even anime is against police brutality, and they're and again, this is out of me basing this out of nothing. But I'm sure like Japan is like 90% uh, Asian descent, and then like the other 10% is just everything.
I think you're generalizing.
Well, yeah, that's what I meant to say. I'm basing this purely off of nothing.
Transference still holding.
But yeah, that was the whole thing. Was the Goku Black? That was the conversation I had in mind. Kind of the debate me and Kat had was like, did they either they didn't realize like what they were doing and that it just went over their head, or they realized what they're doing and they're like, you know what, we're keeping it in for those edgy motherfuckers out there.
Listen, I think again, based on their track record and how they dub episodes, I know lately they've been very true to the translation.
Well, it can be true to translation, but still rephrase it.
And I feel like Goku Black, he has a different name in Japanese. Like it's not just. It might. I don't know. Then again, he might be always be referred to as Goku Black. Because I know in the manga, they're a little more, they're more true to Japanese translation.
For the Lotus.
Cause there's like all like the Japanese formalities. Like there's like Master Roshi-sama, and
Yeah.
which is like a Sama is like someone like someone you respect, or a thing that's just in the States it's Mr. something another. To them it's so. I think if someone was addressing us in the formal
high respect.
Well, I think if someone were to address their names in a formal manner in Japanese, would be for me it'll be Jordan White-sama. At least that's how I think the Japanese language works.
Well, I don't think here Sama. There might be a different translation for it.
But there's something you add on the end
you're not,
of
like famous or anything. You don't have a following yet.
Well, I don't think it's not really that. It's just I think it's a formality.
Yeah.
Now that I'm actually am basing on some of the manga that I've read.
I think another example is Coon. Like, if I were to refer to Cat would be like Catherine Coon. Like, which is like a female of higher admiration. Like, you highly admire that female, whoever you're addressing.
Is that still in Japanese, or is that in German?
That's Japanese. German doesn't really give a fuck. All they differentiate is age. Like, Kinda is kid, Yunya is girl, which is like, anything that's below adult. And like adult girl is woman, or also Frau.
I successfully decoded the message.
And if there's a lot of women, it's Frauen. And Yunya is young boy, or just boy, and then man is man. It would, sounds the same as man pretty much. And it's spelled the same.
So it's just pronounced differently, like
German just adds an extra N on man, and they call it man. So whatever.
Is there like a little accent thing on the A, or is it just like a straight A?
No, it's just a straight A. There's no weird anything with it.
Or special character. I should say.
There's no weird rule or anything. It's just the same as English man, just with an extra N, and you pronounce it's a long A instead of a short A. Like, if I had the money, I would hire someone to teach me German, because German is actually a really awesome language. It just gets complex after a while. Once you get past like a third grade level, it starts getting complex.
So I think for me, I would want to at least a conversational Japanese, not written Japanese. So that way I can, I don't have to rely on subtitles when I'm watching anime or like a subbed anime.
Yeah. Well, for me, if I were to learn German, I want to learn both. Like, I want to learn conversational German. I also want to know how to read and write it.
Yeah, I feel like, Spanish is...
in German.
Yeah, I feel like Spanish is really easy to learn, like, spoken and written. Because you basically, you it gets very similar to English. You speak how you write it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I know there's
Well,
like a
German's
few
kinda the same
exceptions.
Well, German's also based on Latin, so it's kind of the same way. But I guess whoever was making German, they weren't really satisfied with like the rule of fun with every other language. They kind of threw in their own. Like science is Naturwissenschaften, which is like the translation for that is like natural something.
So is Guten Tag, is that, or was that, do you know what that translates to?
Yeah, Guten Tag is how are you? It's a greeting. No, wait, Guten Tag. Tag is, I think it's good afternoon. Or good evening, something like that. Anyway,
Oh, I thought something like more like brutal than that. Because I think I've heard it in, might have been like Beer Fest of all things. I feel like I heard it from there.
Well, German does sound angry by default.
Oh,
Like
you know what I think? I think it was.
When you hear, go on.
So I now remember where I heard it from. It was a video. It might have been shared on Facebook. So it was basically how every language sounds. There's like English, there's Spanish, there's French, and then there's German. So I think Guten Tag, they're doing might have been good afternoon, or just afternoon. But yeah, it
Tag is evening, I think.
But it was some kind of formal greeting.
Yeah. Auf Wiedersehen is goodbye. I think it's like see you soon or something like that. Yeah, it's see you soon. Cause then is sight.
So I wish we had people watch because we're dropping straight knowledge.
Yeah.
Will you stay or go?
Dropping some straight knowledge, son. Do you want to extract or keep going?
I mean, keep going. Like, cause I'm limbo right now, so I can keep everyone at bay, pretty much.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's why these people are leaving, is just they feel insignificant.
Oh, they were Sarid and Gara. But, man, wait. Actually, that's such a good squad.
Whatever.
This tower is ours now.
But yeah, coffee is, how do you pronounce it? It's
Coffee!
coffee. No, coffee in German is pretty much the same as in English. So it's like carefree or something like that. Or, enunciation. Oh, one of the words I love that in German that is like kind of just in English doesn't sound as good is newspaper. Newspaper in German is awesome. Zeitung is newspaper in German.
Wait, what was it? Zeitung?
Zeitung.
Zeitung.
No, tongue. T-U-N-G. Tongue. Or if you're gonna say a newspaper, it's either Ein or Eine Zeitung. my favorite sentences is Du bist eine, wait, hold on. Du bist eine Frau. Yeah, du bist eine Frau. Because it just rolls off the tongue. And all I did was call you a woman. I said you are a woman. That's how that translates. But it just rolls off the tongue. It's easy to remember. At least for me.
So yeah, I remember it was like it would have been my senior year of high school. We had a foreign exchange student from Germany, and Devin Scheich. You know, I think his name was his name might have been Ibu.
Ibu? Okay.
Yeah, so he went like the vulgar. How do I say this bad word in German? And I think you might know what it is, but I think it's Ich bin Schwanz. Which I think it translates to like suck my ass or suck my dick, something vulgar like that.
Oh. Unless we suck my dick, because I don't remember that from ass, but...
I'm sure, like, if there's any Germans that'll be watching this, I'm sure I slaughtered that phrasing. It's like, no, that's not how you say it.
Well, I don't remember it in any of my lessons. Again, I didn't cover much of my lessons. I got to like the basic of the basic. I didn't get into anything vulgar. But yeah, when I talk German with Don, he likes to tease me. He'll give me like this long ass fucking word, and he'll be like, "Okay, translate this. Do you know this word?" And like, stop, we've been over this. See that? That is like some NASA shit compared to what I can learn. Okay, you need to calm down. My brain can't handle that many syllables in German.
Oh, I feel like I might ask you this, but like, how is like English, like in terms of how it's learned? Like, is it like an easy language to learn?
Learning German is different than learning English. Like, well, then again, they're teaching English different these days too. But like, how I learn German is I learn words. Like when we were in grade school, we learned syllables and how to put them together to form words.
Oh, okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense. And you know, looking back, that's basically, you know, English being taught to English-speaking people. Yeah, we learn not really like the word itself, but like the syllables within the word.
Yeah, we learned we learned each letter and how it can sound. Like we learned the rule and principle of each letter of the alphabet and how it pertains to regular English. But the way I was learning German is I was learning the words and I was learning sentences and how to put them together.
So is that like, no, how, again, to your knowledge, is that how they teach in German-speaking locations? Is that how they teach German, or is it kind of the same thing, like how we learn to speak English?
Well, they're not teaching English the same anymore. With the newer generation, they're learning words and memorizing words. They're not teaching kids how to sound out words anymore. They're just teaching them how to memorize, which I don't agree with.
Yeah, and I feel like, you know, nowadays we're not learning to obtain lifetime knowledge. We're learning. They're teaching to pass a test.
We have to win this.
Yeah. They're learning to like make a quota. That's all it really is. Like school these days is more or less a factory. It's just, oh hey, you passed. Oh, you failed. Did you learn anything? You know, the person with fucking straight A's doesn't know shit as much as the person having straight F's anymore. Because the person with straight A's, they learned it long enough to get the grade, and they're just going to forget it in a couple months. While they're having their other classes. So it's pretty much just a contest of who can bullshit the best out of the whole bunch. Who can learn the most useless shit the quickest and then dump it in the next week or two when they have their other classes. Because, a while ago I was helping JD with his homework. And how I was walking him through it, his homework, was way different than how his teacher was doing it. His teacher is just teaching him how to memorize words, and I'm sitting there and I'm teaching him the blueprint of how syllables work and what letter makes what and how to recognize it. Because that's how I was taught. And I was frying his fucking brain because he didn't learn any of that shit at school. Oh, I just wish the school system just pulled their heads out of their asses and stop teaching kids useless shit and teaching them what actually fucking matters.
Well, and I feel like, now that I'm like a 26-year-old adult, I feel like if you can comprehend like 4th grade level math and know some basic history, you're if you can pass the 5th grade, you're pretty much set for life.
Pretty much. Well, and nowadays it's not like the 5th grade shit that they taught us is gone. Like sounding out your words and shit, gone. Like that's some pretty useful information to be able to figure out words, break them down into bits so you can understand them.
Well, then, there's like this so-called new math, and I think the new math route is utter bullshit.
How's the new math work? We're extracting.
Okay. It's kind of really hard to explain. But basically, I think I've seen a video on, again, this is on Facebook. But I think I've seen the example, like, okay, what's, like, 34 plus 25? And then the old way that we were taught is like, okay, so you match up the 4 and the 5, add those together, 4 and 5 make 9. And then 2, 3, and 2. I said 25, right? 34 plus 25. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So that'll make 9. So the answer, if you do it like the traditional way, it takes you like 10 seconds, if that. You'll get 59. The new way of doing it is that like with 30. Okay, with shit. Now I think I'm getting my numbers mixed up. At first I said 34. Then I said 39. So anyway, 34 plus 25. We'll start with that route. Answer should be 59. And you can, with the old way that we were taught, you can solve it in like 5 seconds. The new way of doing it, so like you're 34, your branch, so it'll be 30 plus 4, and then 25 will be 20 plus 5. And then you add 20 and 30 to get 50. And then you add 4, and 5 to make 9. Then you add together, which again, you just making it come full circle. It's slavery with extra steps. And I'm saying that because I'm rocking a brand new Rick and Morty T-shirt. Shout out to Santa Claus.
Check out this new merch.
Buy that merch. Buy that merch. Buy that merch. I haven't used Volt Boy in a while.
With the power of Christmas.
Tenno, a new alert has begun. It will on navigation.
Trying to figure out which frame I'm gonna be rocking. Because I want to do some Void Trace farming, and nobody's going to be appreciating my limbo, so trying to figure out what the fuck I'm doing. I guess I could go Mesa, but if we're going against Infested, ooh, hopefully we're not going against Infested, because she is not good for Infested. I guess I'm gonna Christmas her to fuck up. It kind of hurts this, I'm not even gonna lie. I like the way she looks now, holiday season, it's Christmas. Here. I know what the metallic and energy are going to be. Oh shit, I gotta put the sign or regalias on. Ugh. Front is going to be Gen 2018. I love that sigil. Shrink it down. I'm gonna put it over her chest, like a badge. And good. Shit, I didn't do the back one. Gotta do the back one. Gotta earn that XP towards a faction. How was your Christmas?
It was pretty good.
Good. Excited for tomorrow?
Well, other than not really looking forward to going back to work tomorrow after having like 4 days off, including and that's including the weekend. Because obviously I didn't work today and I didn't work yesterday.
Well, I'm talking about like heading over to Zach's house and playing that card game.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Disgusting, is it not, Operator? Oh, Operator, no! Have you lost your mind?
Alright, I'm ready to start void trace finding. Where are we going for void traces? Ooh, defense. We got excavation, defense. Yeah, both lift. Let's go with defense. People are a lot more cooperative on defense. I'm slapping down relics that I really don't give a shit about because I'm after void traces.
The enemy is at our doorstep. Must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive.
Woo!
There-
Full speed ahead!
Use these to crack open a relic.
The Grineer have no honor.
I see your Christmas is fucked up.
Yep.
You found a fissure. Look out for reactants.
I need to be using my other weapon to level it up.
They're dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. Keep fighting. Look for more reactant. That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
How'd you like the latest Game Grumps 10-minute power hour?
Oh, I thought it was. I thought it was kind of funny. Like, no matter like what Aaron tries. Now I really like, like Aaron like purposely tries to like screw over Dan, but like Dan always has a taller gingerbread house.
And then Dan just fucking smashes it all the shit.
And I think
you're a saboteur.
Well, I think Aaron tries to eat part of a gingerbread house, and it's like pure cardboard.
Yeah. Oh, and Dan tries to do the same thing, but Aaron sprayed it with that canned air shit.
Oh. And they're reading like the label on it.
Bitter agent. Yeah, I taste the bitter.
And our like genuine concern is like, is this safe to eat? I'm gonna talk to Susie.
And there's like rinse with warm water. Like all things are saying like warning. If in contact, rinse with warm water. Like it's probably not safe. Should probably go get checked out.
Oh, I guess speaking of Susie, I ordered one of her shirts. Not sure if I told you about this, but
Oh, no, you didn't tell me about it.
oh yeah, she has a shirt available on. I think it's like Psychic Circle. I think it's the clothing line that I think it's mostly that she runs. Aaron helps out every now and then to help model some of her new merch. So anyway, it's a black T-shirt. I think it's a human skull with antlers on it.
Oh.
And last time I checked, it is currently in Detroit. So it should be here within the next couple days. Because I think I ordered it like last Friday.
Oh, alright. Shout out to Susie and her clothing line. Hello, Dan, and not Dan. That's me. Well, it's Aaron and not Aaron, so I fucked that up. Hey, you know what, I'll go for the brand. Fuck it.
Oh, bunch of low IQ fucks right there, extracting up to 5 waves.
No, man, that's the pro strat. You only stay 5 waves. Why would you stay longer and get better shit? I mean, that doesn't make sense to me.
Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
Oh, and as I've said before, the fighting scenes in episode 47 of Black Clover, fucking brilliant.
The reactant is
Best
working on
fighting
your relic.
scenes
Find
I've ever seen. For multiple reasons.
Yeah, right now I'm kind of all in on Dragon Ball.
Okay. Well, when you are done with your Dragon Ball, hop over to Black Clover. You will not.
It's gonna be a while because I just finished season 2, and then I'm like 2 episodes into season 3. And there's
Okay, if you want to take a break and watch something else for a little while, Black Clover.
I'll have to keep that in mind.
Because minor spoilers here, but the fucking drunk in this series, the fucking drunk who dresses like a fucking whore, comes up with the fucking battle tactics in this fight scene. Like, she doesn't do much the whole series, and she's like, hey, by the way, I'm a fucking genius when it comes to battle tactics and lasting against this overpowered foe. I have it, guys. Here's the perfect solution. Check it out.
Like, is it kind of like how like drunk Rick basically comes on with every saw contraption? Is it kind of like that?
Kinda. But she's like sobered up or whatever, but like... But yeah, basically their backs are against the wall. They're probably gonna die at this point, and she just comes up with this scenario. It's like, oh hey, you use your spatial magic to teleport him to and from the enemy, and I'm gonna use my divine thread magic to swing him like a dead cat around the battlefield so he doesn't get hurt for when your portals don't exactly work. Hey you, the person I have my threads attached to, get a clean slice at him whenever you can. Like, try and take that motherfucker down with your anti-magic sword. So basically between the two of them, they're like bloodboring the shit out of this fucking enemy, who's all but invincible at this point. Like, he seriously takes on he's pretty much a Nappa of the whole scenario. He's taken on, like, pretty much killed everyone he's taken on so far. Yet this 15-year-old boy with an anti-magic sword is like, yep, I'm gonna take you down. I'm gonna do it. And the rest of the fucking guild is like shitting their fucking pants. The portal guy most definitely is shitting his pants, like, yep, I'm gonna die. Yep, this is it. Lights out. This is how I go. What the fuck am I doing here? I should have left when I had the chance. I'm gonna fucking die here now. But yeah, just brilliant tactical wise. Like, I love that all characters all contribute something. It's not an absolute like curb stomp where it's just one-sided battle. It can go either way. It keeps you interested. It's amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I cannot, like, after that battle scene, like, yep, I'm a fan of this show now. I'm shipping this show to the day I fucking die. Like, I think Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, the whole Dragon Ball franchise could take some notes from how that battle
Oh
went.
yeah, clearly, because I know TFS they did like a top 12 fights, and then I watched, I think it was a live stream that they did. It was all the honorable mentions, and they made the point, or like, they could make, like, all like the so-called like curb stomps, they could make a full list. They could make like a top 100 throughout the whole series. And in watching Dragon Ball, there is a lot of that. You know, like one-sided matches. Cause I'm at the, I think it's the Mercenary Towel arc / like the Corn's Tower, that kind of timeline in Dragon Ball.
All right.
So like Mercenary Towel, the Red Ribbon Army hires him to kill Goku and take his Dragon Ball. So Goku and Tao square off. Tao wins, but doesn't kill him. But he takes him out. And again, during that fight, that wasn't really a fight. It was just no contest. Like, You remember that big buff Indian dude? That's kind of by Corn's Tower? And he had like a little boy, that's his son.
Not ringing any bells.
Oh, I think if you see a picture of him, I think it'll ring a bell. So anyway, Mercenary Tao shows up. I forget his name, but the dad's like, as thanks for thank you for saving my son's life, but it's my responsibility to protect its land from trespassers. And then Mercenary Tao just kind of like plays with him like a cat playing with the mouse before they finally go for the kill. It was kind of like that.
Okay.
But that all lasts like 2 minutes. And then it's Goku's turn. He gets his shit kicked in. Nearly dies. And the only reason why he didn't die because of nowadays it'll be plot armor or plot convenience. But during I think they call it that site they're at. It's the foot of Corn's Tower. They had Goku's 4-star Dragon Ball. So Goku acquires the Dragon Ball. The Dragon Ball, it's a General Tao unleashes an attack called the Dodon Ray, which is kind of like Frieza's Death Beam. It's like a precise finishing move.
Okay.
So basically the Dragon Ball. So instead of let me rephrase that. So the Donor Ray doesn't kill Goku, but it like knocks him out. But in the Dragon Ball, it takes the blunt of the hit.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, kind of like how like in most vampire movies, they keep like a Bible in the left pocket.
Yeah. Yeah, they get shot or something, and then the Bible takes most of the hit.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Okay.
That.
Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
Then the next 5 episodes is dedicated to Goku training on Corn's Tower. And Goku completes his training. He climbs back down. He meets Mercenary Tao. I feel like keep mixing up like General Tao, like the chicken stuff.
You're probably not the first one to do that.
Actually, no. I feel like I've been good. It's either Tao or Mercenary Tao. I've been pretty consistent with that. Never mind.
Sure it's Mercenary Tao.
Oh yeah, I know for sure it's Mercenary Tao.
But yeah, General Tao, the chicken, I'm pretty sure you're not the first one to have that problem.
Oh no, South Park dedicated a full episode dedicated to not just in referencing Dragon Ball, but the fact is like General Tao won't do it because General Tao is chicken. So anyway, Goku climbs back down from the tower. Him and Tao meet up. Now Goku is kicking the shit out of Tao.
Kicking the shit out of that chicken. That kicking chicken.
And now I'm at the point where I think it's like that Goku's rematch. I think it's only like half an episode. So Tao gets his shit kicked in by this little kid, and it's like, hey, if I ascend Corn's Tower and drink the sacred water, I could become stronger. But really, all that is, it's basically there's like, yes, there is water in the sacred vessel, but it's not really, doesn't do anything. It's just tap water.
Yeah.
But you do become stronger after drinking it, only because your hard work made you earn it.
Yeah.
Which I really like that when some animes do that. Is like they hype up this thing, if you consume this item, you will have, like a divine boost of power or something like that, and then like that item is not really easy to get, and then once they do get it, it's a result of their hard work.
Yeah. Well, it's just kind of like the placebo effect, kind of.
Well, I know, like, when Goku does this training and finally gets to water, he chugs it like a frat boy at a party doing a keg stand. You freaking downs that bottle. It's like, I don't feel any stronger. And then Corn's it's like, basically gives reasons when, the water didn't do anything. It's just tap water. But it's your hard work that made you able to acquire the sacred water, in air quotes.
So it's just basically a trick to get people to work hard for the things they want.
Yeah.
It's basically just teaching them, hey, there's no shortcuts to this stuff. You got to earn it.
Well, actually, I think Kung Fu Panda has something like that in it.
Yeah, it does.
You opened the relic.
Well, I know, like, South Park, they kind of touched on it more of a comedic manner. It was like, it's a metaphor. We are the Walmarts.
But yeah, Cat is has maximum height for getting into Dragon Ball Super once it's dubbed. Because she wants to get into the Tournament of Power arc, which isn't dubbed yet. Like, I would have her watch, like
The
the
sub?
Goku Black.
Or
Well, I'd have her watch the Goku Black dub, like, because that stuff's dubbed already. I would have her watch that, but there's not really any point.
yeah, that's been done for a while.
Well, it doesn't, like, the Goku Black arc doesn't really do anything for, like, the plot, really. It's just kind of like a short filler plot until you get to the Tournament of Power. Pretty much the whole, like, Goku Black arc is like, oh, here's this new threat, and watch as the fucking god of all things destroys it. Try as they might, they couldn't do anything until the god of all things shows up. Like there are some good fight scenes and stuff in there, but after you get to a turn of power, like the whole Goku Black arc doesn't really mean anything.
Yeah, I decided to bite the bullet and watch a couple. I was like, you know what? I have no idea when they're going to finish dubbing at least another chunk like they did for the Goku Black arc. I think they added like 20 episodes. So I have no idea when they're going to do that again for the English dub. So I'm gonna watch some of the sub stuff. And I think I watched like 2 episodes and so I was like, and I'm gonna start watching Dragon Ball. Cause I know all that's dubbed.
Yeah.
But
I watched all the Turn of Power subbed. I just cranked out. Like, you know what? I'm sick of being in the dark. I'm sick of all these memes. Like, giving me spoilers and shit. Like, I'm just done.
ooh, except for Prime Neuroptics. Tough bargain.
Alright, we're extracting.
Okay.
We went 15 rounds.
Objective is secure. Let's go home.
But in one of the sub episodes I watch, I forget what it's called, but basically it's when I think it was before the start of the Tournament of Power, and I think there's basically it was a callback to, I think it was like Akira Toriyama's like first manga they released. I think it's like Dr. Slump.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, Dr. Slump.
And then like the purple haired girl, I think it was Ereli.
Something
And
like that. I don't know her name.
Anyway, I think that was a callback to when she was kind of featured in the original Dragon Ball, because she makes a brief appearance in Dragon Ball.
Well, it's Toriyama's first anime that he's made. It was like it started getting popular, but then when Dragon Ball introduced martial arts, then Dragon Ball took the fuck off because everyone was like, martial arts, fuck yeah, give me some more of that, please.
Well, I know, like, we were all in on that too as kids, like, Dragon Ball Z, hell yeah.
Operator, I've run diagnostic regressions. All systems.
Anime characters kicking the crap out of each other, fuck yeah.
If I may say, operator, your chosen Warframe.
Which Warframe am I gonna play as now? I'm gonna go with Zephyr. Then again, Zephyr's not Christmas. I don't have a Christmas fashion for Zephyr. Oh boy. Never mind, not Zephyr.
Okay.
Do you have any preference for what I'd play as?
No.
I'll go with Frost. Let's go with Frosty Boy. I'll go with my Christmas rendition of Frost. Because he fits the bill for Christmas really well. Like, I can't... He's the Christmas boy. He's the one who Christmas is.
He's the one who spreads holiday cheer.
Well, and he also freezes motherfuckers, but still. Wait, how much white traces do I have? Ooh, I have just enough. Okay. Can you make an Axie R2 Radiant?
I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
Okay, so what do you want me to make radiant?
Axie R2.
Okay, R2. Yep, I can.
Nice. Alright, so I'm gonna put out there. Posting. Axie R2 Rad.
I take it that's for Chroma.
No, it's not for Chroma. Axie R2 is for it's for Redeemer Prime. The handle.
Oh, so well, I'll go against Chroma Chassis is also a drop too.
Yeah, but Redeemer, I'm doing it for the handle.
Okay.
Tenno, a new alert has begun.
Actually,
It will
hold
be
on.
marked on navigation.
What do I need for Chroma? Oh, I need systems. If I get it, I won't be disappointed.
Damn it, I can't throw the message out. Got him. Okay, I got put up an Axie mission of spy. Alright. Drago. King Drago.
Did he have... Okay, he's... Must have been preoccupied with something.
Yeah. Yeah, he took forever. And so, wait, is he gonna try to fuck us over? What's going on here?
End yourself and use reactant to open relics. Keep moving. The scanners have detected you.
Ow!
Use that reactant to open a relic. Tenno, be on the
No one gonna help me up,
Increase
really?
Security measures. The enemy would rather destroy them than get
Thank
into
you.
our hands.
Narvok got me.
Look for more reactant.
Who fucking stopped the nullifiers? Wait, no one go for A?
I think must be.
Alright, I'm going for A right now.
Okay, I'm gonna go for B.
Whew. Done. Fight under.
The
Oh, I have to
target
time this
console
right.
is high. Trigger the alarms now. The enemy will start destroying.
Maybe not.
We've been locked down. Let's override the security.
Is there a camera?
Breach complete.
There's not a camera.
Free to proceed.
Alright. Hell yeah, clean extraction, no alarms. Who the fuck do you think you're dealing with? I'm pro. Bro.
Alarms have been reset.
You need help on B?
Alarms have been triggered.
Ah, fucked it up.
Data destruction is complete.
Yeah, you need help on B. Alright, alright. How do I get to where you're at? Fuck off.
Almost there.
Oh, it's underneath.
Got it.
Integrity verified.
Cool.
Retrieval was successful.
Oh, we also had trouble with his. I'm the only one that didn't raise alarms. Getting
Get to
mine.
extraction.
Whatever.
But I'm not a stealthy boy. I am
Well,
not
neither
the
was
one
the
who
other person.
sneaks.
Neither was the other person, so you're not alone. Just get your one reactant and we'll get out of here.
That's it. Open the relic.
Okay,
Finish
now
your
we're just
mission
gonna
and we'll
fuck
take
out.
a look inside.
Beep 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 beep. No, I should do like a Sonic fashion frame for Volt.
You should. Oh, didn't get the thing I wanted. Ah, what a fucking insult. Fuck. Ah.
Another job well executed.
Yeah, we had all radiance, and we get all the common shit.
Oh, are you doing that mission again?
No, we're not. Oh, no. Ah.
I'm gonna give it one more shot. Just like I'm giving one more shot at love.
Because now I need to farm one more relic, and then I need to farm more void traces. Ah, son of a fuck. Hold on, I'm gonna try trade chat again.
So that was my only relic.
That was my only one as well.
Operator, were you visualizing a bloody battle?
Me too.
Excellent armaments, Operator. Please return
Covered in blood.
safe and sound.
With these, you may punish our enemies. Very well.
Okay, picked up Axie C4, which has contains Chroma Systems, which is the last part I need.
Nice.
And that was in the void in the relic pack.
I'm gonna do a trade with somebody real quick.
Can do for you.
Okay.
Hope it helps.
I guess if I'm gonna buy, yeah. I guess if I'm gonna buy Redeemer Prime, I have to do it in a set. Nobody's selling handle. Everyone's selling sets.
Okay.
I just want the handle. I just want the handle. And a lot of people just want the handle. Shit.
Strange. Gorgeous did not see the value of those photonic wavelengths until now.
Actually, I said, and then it's like, alright. Honey, I'm gonna, he wants 90 flat. Alright. Okay, honey, I'm sorry. You're gonna be missing $5. I'll explain later. I'm sick of RNGs sticking me in their ear. I will buy the fucking handle. This person is selling a straight up handle. Okay, I'm gonna tell him I'm gonna make a sale, be right back.
Okay, so Mesa and neuroptics and systems for Mesa. Ooh, okay, so definitely more void trace farming. Okay, more M2s.
So I had to sell to this guy, so I had enough plant to give to the other guy for the handle. The guy's being really patient with me and getting the handle, so I'm appreciating that. Uh, okay. Now I can make the Redeemer Prime. Now I'm going to be one weapon short
There's a
of
time-limited mission alert.
from the two that I
Check
wanted.
navigation.
The other one I want is the Ak Jugar Prime.
Okay.
Which, sorry to do this, honey, we're gonna be missing another $5 because I want to fucking rush that shit. I've been fucking forever farming this shit. I'm gonna fucking rush this shit.
For a total of $10.
For a total of $10, and I'm gonna have to explain to her why there's so much money missing out of the bank account. And she's probably gonna be tapping her foot the whole time and not too happy with me. But you know what? It's worth it. It's fucking worth it.
If you say so.
Because I put more hours into this game than any other game I've ever played ever. Like 1,500 hours I've put in this game. So, you know what? I'm getting my fucking money's worth, okay?
Oh, I wonder how much time I put into it. Hold on. How do I see
If I
that?
put in a couple hundred. I can look it up for you. Hold on. Yep, rush that shit. I want that shit in my life.
Show profile. Oh, here it is. Okay, equipment. Stats.
I don't want, there you go. Got a fucking
Okay,
high noon in
so
there.
total time played, 756 hours.
Nice.
Which is equals 31 days, 12 hours, 7 minutes, 22 seconds, which is probably probably don't count like being the main hub as playtime. Probably like doing missions and shit.
This thing is gonna rip through fucking enemies. God damn. Let's see here.
So the
Prime
thing I
pressure
killed the
points.
most of is Grenier by 9,000.
Oh, we're at 95? Are you shitting me? Where the fuck? Hold on. Let me find my status. Mods. Status. That doesn't bring it up to 100 either. You know what? Fuck it. Put that shit on there so it heals me. That's a 95% chance of healing me. Shit, did I change it out? I did not change it out though. Good. Hey, you know what? Just leave that. I'll leave that that way it is. Oh, it is beautiful. Ah. Okay. Sinking a lot of plat into this lately.
Complete 10 missions without any primary or second weapon.
99.9%? Are you shitting me? With this fucking weapon?
What?
99.9% status chance with all my fucking status shit on? Are you shitting me? You can't give me an extra 0.1%? 0.1%? Motherfucker? Ah, it's taking me to the boiling point. Ah, that really, you know, I'm fucking nettled right now, man. Fucking nettled. Alright, I'm inviting you back. I don't know what the fuck we're doing anymore other than leveling shit up. Do you want to do some, Orokin cell farming? Alright, Void Chase farming is then. That 0.1%. 0.1%. I just...
Is that like at
with
rank
a ribbon.
0?
That's a ribbon with multi-shot. I have all my multi-shot mods and all my status mods on, and it is 99.9% chance of proccing. Like, Just give me the .1. Make it 100. I'll show you. Hold on. You know what? After this mission, I'll show you. I'll show you with a fucking screenshot what I'm dealing with here.
So can you? I know you can get over 100% crit chance.
You can't get over 100% on status though. That only works for crit. Because how crit works is when you go over 100%, then it goes into red crit. And 200% chance of crit basically gives you a 100% chance of getting red crit. And red crit is really awesome because it doesn't go into normal battle like calculations. It goes straight to their health without even calculating like their armor, their resistance, or anything like that. So when you red crit something, you're hitting direct health. That's why red crits are such a big deal, because people want to be hitting that health damage.
Deep below the surface. The scanner has picked up a target. Go to the dig site. Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures.
Yeah,
nearby.
I just shot you with a melee weapon. What are you gonna do about that?
Found a fissure. Look out for reactant.
Ain't gonna do shit.
Drop
Look at that.
reactant.
Fucking capped you in the fucking knee.
Open a relic.
Nah.
Find more. Excavator deployed. Protect the unit while it extracts the artifact. The excavator has run out of power. Find a cell.
You don't shut up. You don't need fucking shit right now, okay? We're getting our fucking void traces, or our fucking reacted. You can chill the fuck out. We know what we're doing. The fucking bosses and not even know what the fuck we're doing. Just like a real boss, just gets in the fucking way of the real work. Slows everyone down.
The scanner has picked up a target. Go to the site.
Is that just a thing with just bosses in general, or is it just my luck with bosses? They're just like the most incompetent people. Like, how the hell are you my boss?
That might be just your luck.
So all they do is just like they yap at you, and just like, oh yeah, just like shut the fuck up, get the fuck out of my way. You're slowing me down. You're complaining about me being slow. Well, you're slowing me the fuck down right now.
Keep it
Just
powered
shut up.
and protect it from enemy fire. Your hard work has just been rewarded.
Or like sometimes what they'll do is like, it's like, hey, I know you have a full day, but could you do these other 2 additional things for me?
Permission to find what's inside.
Like you're stacked for like an 8-hour day, and they're just like, oh hey, could you do these 2 things? Like, hey, are you gonna pay me that fucking overtime? Oh, you're not? Well then fuck off. Have someone else do it. That isn't stacked for a whole 8 hours. I've had that done to me when I was working it was a 12-hour shift. I was working at 12, and they're like, oh, could you do this? Like, really? There's no other possibility of asking someone else, me here? I'm not even supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be at home sleeping right now. I'm working a 12-hour shift because it's overtime, and I get paid to do it. Don't be asking me for no fucking favors. I hate this place just as much as you do.
Excavation complete. We found. Extraction is now available.
Oh, really frosted my cookies a little. I was working the. Well, I've told you probably a million times already, but I was working the plastics place and I had to do 3 people's jobs at the same time. And he fucking fired me because I wasn't able to do it. Like, yes, I'm doing 3 people's jobs. Yes, I can't fucking do it, okay? Is that so much, so hard to comprehend? I can't do 3 jobs at the same time. I need a little bit of help here. And all I asked was someone to fill my fucking buckets with plastic powder so I can just put the powder into the part without having to piss with finding powder for all the fucking parts. That's all I asked. Nah, you broke that mold over there. Bitch, it was fucking broken by the time me and Al fucking touched it the first time around. We didn't want to fucking run it, but our fucking supervisor, our dumbass fucking supervisor, like, hey, run into it, breaks. Well, it fucking broke. It was the last part of fucking 8 hours, and it fucking broke within the rest of the way in that 8 hours.
Well, always is better than, oh, go ahead and take the day off. The maintenance team will work on some shit, and then you come back the next day and it's worse than when they touched it before.
That's happened before.
It's significantly worse. It's like, you motherfuckers.
Or like they half-ass fix it, like they like weld it back together, but the welds like burn shit, and you know that shit's not gonna hold. Like, okay, maintenance, okay. You know what? I've never touched a welder before, but I'm pretty sure I could weld better than this. Like, I'm no master welder, but I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to look like fecal matter on the fucking part. Pretty bad when maintenance has to re-maintenance what they were trying to maintenance the first time around.
Or maybe they did it on purpose, so they, you know, if they're paid hourly, it's like, oh no, you need us to come and fix that. Ooh, you're gonna have to pay us.
Oh, maybe. Well, they must love that one part so very much because they just keep welding it and keep welding it and keep welding it, and it's not going to be long. I don't think it's going to be long before that whole part is just going to be nothing but welds. There's going to be like no part left. It's just going to be welds.
And like,
and it's going to look like a topographical map of Utah by the time they're done.
Well, then it loses like its integrity, and it no longer resembles the part it was like patching.
Yeah. Oh, what's this part? It's called maintenance. That part is no longer whatever part that used to be. It's called maintenance now. We're getting sued because, you know, this is supposed to be playground equipment, and the kids are getting hurt on it. Like, yeah? It's kind of what happens when maintenance makes their own part of whatever part that used to be.
The scanner has picked up a target.
It's like, yeah, this used to be a bolt, and now it's like a pile of whatever the fuck it is.
I'm sorry, you made this part and it's spawned its new life and it's begging for death. What the fuck happened? Kill me.
This is what happens when you're trying to play God.
This is what happens when maintenance doesn't do its fucking job.
I'm too perfect. This is what happens.
Like, this is plastic. Why is plastic begging for death? Ask maintenance. But yeah, I don't understand. Again, one of the things I don't understand about that place I used to work at is like, I break one mold and I lose my fucking job. And I didn't technically break it. It was already broke, and I happened to finish it off because it was the last part of the day. I break one mold, air quotes, break. I break the mold, one mold, and I lose my job. Person breaks a mold a day, still gets to keep his.
Dig complete. Your hard work has just been rewarded.
I don't understand that. I break one. I break one that's not even technically my fault, and I get fired. Motherfucking dipshit that comes up behind me, clocking in on second shift, he gets to keep his job. And he's the dumbest motherfucker in that whole fucking building. Like, he just breaks parts because he doesn't want to fucking work on them. I don't like that part. Why'd you break it? I just didn't like it. I'm like, cool, so you get to break company equipment because you don't like it?
And get paid for it.
That's how this works? And like, he had no disciplinary action or anything. He wasn't talked to, nothing.
Shit, I wish I could get away with that at my job. I was
Me
like,
too.
oh,
Dude, I was working the same job as him. I didn't get away with that shit. I want to know how he done it. How the fuck do you fuck up that bad and still keep your fucking job?
Excavator deployed.
And not just fuck up, but fuck up on purpose, maliciously, and still get to keep your fucking job. I want to know how. How many dicks did he have to fucking suck to accomplish that one?
yeah, I wish I could like dent and scratch refrigerators all day and still have a job. The customer will be pissed, but I still have a job.
Well, I'm guessing some of like the scrapes or whatever can't be avoided.
Yeah, sometimes it's accidental, but like in that case, you're talking about just just being careless and reckless, and it's like, oh, it's just a scratch. Never mind that the customer paid $2,000 for a refrigerator, and they expect it to be in mint condition when you take it out the truck and get it installed in their kitchen.
Yeah.
Well, and sometimes we take every precaution for that to not happen, and it still happens anyway.
Yeah. Like I said, like some of it can't be avoided.
Look what we just
I like, because you're shipping one thing from one location to the next, things are gonna happen. You can't account for everything. Like, the only way you'd be able to account for everything is if you had like a semi-truck and then you filled the whole back end of the semi-truck trailer full of bubble wrap and those packing peanuts and shipped it that way.
Oh, actually, they don't use the packing peanuts for new refrigerators. It's all basically like styrofoam planks and cardboard planks. They're very well packaged, but it's one way to like. But even then, sometimes like GE tends to like fuck something up, like they'll like overlook something. It's like, and how did this pass inspection? How did this get approved for shipping?
Like, it's like chopped in half. You're like, oh, what?
keep it powered and protected.
Well,
This
sometimes
refrigerator
like,
is in half. How did they get packed up and shipped here?
well, it's not really anything that bad. It's just, it's like, okay, there's like it's a small dent, but it's still a dent. It's like, okay, how?
Finish your mission.
And sometimes it'll be like a little tiny dent, like size of like a thumbtack, or it'll be like someone had a bad day driving a fork truck and scraped the side of it.
Eek. That was one of the things DJ was gonna teach me. He was gonna teach me to drive a forklift. Like, yeah, there's nothing to it. You know, if I can do it, anyone can do it. Like, well, pretty solid logic there, but, you know, I never did. I mean, from what I could tell, he knew his stuff. When he first worked there, they did competitions on, like, who could, with the forklift, who could forklift a quarter off the ground. Like, pick it up and place it.
Mm-hmm.
And people got sick of paying him extra
Found.
because he was really good at picking up the quarter off the ground and putting it wherever they said to put it. He's like, the trick to it is you want to land the fork on the corner of the quarter, and it flips itself onto the forklift arm, and then you just take it to where it needs to go.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
But again, it
It's
just
like, well, I would have never thought about that. That's kind of witty.
but again,
For an ex-crackhead, that's pretty witty.
well, then again, like, you know, it sounds good like on paper, but it's a matter of, you know, executing is a different thing.
Well, that's the way he did it, though. He did do it that way, and Al was like, yeah, I got sick of paying the motherfucker, so he stopped having that fucking competition. It was fucking stupid. Kept losing money on the deal. No,
Or was it like
no,
more than that?
They would just do one quarter, but people would bet, and they would
The scanner has picked up a
they'd bet
target.
against each other on who could do what.
Corpus technology won't be enough to stop us.
And I learned also, you never bet against DJ, because DJ only makes bets when he knows he can win. Or when he will win. Like when he says when you want to bet, that you know that's your sign. Okay, I need a fold right now. He's got a full house. He's dealing with a full house over there in his hand. I need the fold.
The excavator has lost power. Find
I'll never forget the day I figured out Tony was a Marine. That was kind of a shock for me. So I was like talking about Al and stuff, and then like I was like, you know, you let him talk to you that way, and like, he's a Marine. What am I gonna do about it? You know, I have no combat training, so you know, no harm, no foul type of thing. And it's like all he's doing is using his words anyway. If he really wanted to kill me or do whatever, he could just do it. He's a trained sniper. Like, I got nothing. What am I gonna do? I'm like, yeah, and I was like, throw in that he is a Marine. Like, yeah, I respected a lot of people, you know, who go through that, who, you know, serve our country and do the hard things. And he's like, well, I'm a Marine too. Respect the fuck out of me. I'm like, oh shit, I didn't even know. I had no clue you're a Marine. So I'm like, oh, respect, man. I'm sorry. But yeah, looking at him, you'd never know he's a fucking Marine. He's just this hood rat looking motherfucker over there. I just never knew. I mean, Al had a plaster all over his body, you know, Semper Fi, all that shit, and there was no guessing with them. Then the time that Tony, he came between me and Al because me and Al were messing around, and he thought me and Al were actually like actual for real fighting, and we were just like playing around. And so he got between us, and Al just pushed him. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Getting between this, like, what the hell? You're not in this. Al broke down and told me he liked me.
Excavation complete.
That freaked me out more than anything. It's like, wait a minute. You go from, fuck you, fuck this, I'm gonna kill you, to, hey, I like you. Like, I don't like where this is heading.
Yeah, that sounds like the kind of thing.
Whistle or something.
That sounds like the kind of thing someone would say when they're about to kill you.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Like, this is a trap. I feel this is a trap. I feel like I need to get the fuck out of here.
So, this is how I go.
Pretty much, it's like, yep, gonna get ripped apart from a fucking Marine, fucking trained sniper ass fucking Marine. This is how I go. Last words I'm gonna hear is, I like you. You're a nice worker. You're a good hard worker. I like you. And there's just gonna be bits of me all over the place. Not how I thought it would go, honestly.
Yeah, then it says that. Then says that. Then he hits you with the "we need to talk," and then takes you out in the woods and handles it old Yeller style.
No, it's just like, sit here. You know, this is your spot, and it's like, you're like, oh, hey, why is there circles all painted around me? It's like a giant bullseye. There's funny colored circles around me. Is that supposed to be there, or what's going on?
And also, why do I hear airplanes inbound?
He wouldn't send planes. He would just load up a 50 cal and blow my head off. Yeah, just like back in Desert Storm. Fuck yeah. He actually did serve at Desert Storm. That's where that was where he did serve. He was part of Operation Desert Storm, which was our first time in Iraq in the early 90s. Our first time down there. Still didn't find shit. Had no business there.
Now, was that like the first time? Like, did they have like control of like the oil industry, and we went in on that, or was it part of like the weapons of mass destruction? That
it was the first round, because there was like 3 or 4 rounds of the bushes. It was the first bush. The first bush was like, oh, they have weapons over there. They're a bunch of criminals and they're bad. We need to go over there and investigate. That was Operation Desert Storm. That was the first bit of that. Didn't find anything. But the president's enemy, like, they have stuff. They're just hiding it. We need to check everywhere. Went in there with our state-of-the-art technology that can scan fucking radiation for miles. Didn't find anything. Nothing. No indication of any sort of nuclear anything. But no, they have weapons. No, they don't. They have AK-47s and they're
I was gonna say, like, they have like firearms and lethal throwables like grenades and shit, but like nothing like
no, they didn't even have
nuclear.
Grenades. They didn't even have grenades except for. Well, I don't think they even had ours. I don't think they got their hands on our grenades at that point. But yeah, they just had like the basic of the basic. They really didn't have anything noteworthy that was like a threat to us, or really anybody at that point. They had like the primitive technology, like Cold War type primitive technology.
Another power cell for the excavator.
They were trying to shoot down our jets with AK-47 when we first got there. They had no concept that a jet is faster than a bullet. By the time you shoot, that jet is going to be long gone.
Look what we just uncovered. Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic.
But yeah, it's stupid. That whole thing is stupid. But yeah, anyway, Al's wanted to train the best of the best.
Oh, we can.
Actually, we'll extract.
I was gonna say we'll extract.
All right. But yeah, he didn't kill me, and I think he actually meant it. It wasn't a trap. Come to find out. But yeah, he just straight up told me, I was like, I'm supposed to find a way, an excuse for them to fire you, but I like you, I don't want them to fire you, so we're good.
Ooh, picked up 96 void traces, so I might have enough to try and hatch one of the relics I want.
Well, make something radiant and then hatch it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, do you have a Lith M3?
M3? I'm pretty sure I do. M3. Yep, I got 2 of them.
Okay, make one of them radiant and we'll try and hatch that.
Okay. Alright, I'll put in a recruitment chat what we're doing. Hosting. Lith. M3. Rad.
Everything in orders, operator? Is that a pun? I will attempt to bypass this fault.
Okay, we got our squad. We'll do a mobile defense. Waiting on you and Anon Kyle. Wait. Hold on. Stop.
Oh, chose the wrong relic.
No, somebody... Because Anon Kyle didn't put up his.
Alright, guess send us all an invite again.
I'll send you one. I lost the other two. Where the hell is Anon?
He's still in my squad. Actually, better yet, I'll invite
Anon?
you.
Okay, Anon, and what was the other one that was in the squad? Do you remember?
Never mind, he left. And I don't remember.
Anon Kyle joined the squad.
Oh, he joined your squad?
He joined ours. Oh, he joined mine. Yeah, he joined mine.
Okay,
I thought you were here, too.
another one was no mayor.
No mayor. Okay. Yeah, he didn't put up his relic, so I pulled out. There's no fallen. I don't see no mayor. Alright, I'm just gonna put out another. I'll invite this guy, he's posting one. Yep, there we go. Okay. Everyone got list M3 rad. Sorry, Anon, that got other guy didn't put his up. Okay, waiting on you, Jordan.
Okay, I have mine out.
It was Anon, never mind. No, it was Anon. Wait, Anon? Okay.
Oh, he's got his... Yeah,
yeah, he's got his up. It just was, I don't know, it's showing up weird. It was in the second row instead of the third row.
He must not have a... Yeah, he must not have a secondary equipped.
Oh, maybe that's what it is.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you.
Grineer prey on the weak, but we prey on the Grineer.
The hunt is on, Tenno. The synthesis scanner is detecting a potential target. Use it. Search for traces of the target.
Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Have a matching relic.
I require knowledge of the sanctuary.
You found a fissure. Look out for reactant. This will only get more difficult. Get to a terminal and prepare for enemy resistance. Here is a terminal. Get me and get ready to defend. They're dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. Keep fighting. Look for a reactant. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
God damn it, now I have Faith by Limp Bizkit stuck in my head.
Do, 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 do.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Gotta have faith! Gotta have faith!
All hacked. Keep moving. Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Undetected. Large security force your way. It's the Grenier. Still working on it. Continue to defend. That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look at We are finished here. Move on.
Move and strike. We have to win this.
Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
I just shot Limbo in the back of the head with the Redeemer.
Still working on it. You to defend. The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
nothing. Solid bullshit.
Ah.
Suck my anus.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
That was a big ol' middle finger from RNG.
Went through all that trouble getting everyone around. God, big ol' nothing.
Oh, damn, I feel bad for Cyrus. That's his fourth one in a row and didn't get it. Didn't get that golden unicorn.
Pressing paying my respects.
Alright, I think I'm going to call it a night here.
Alright.
Catch you later.